young chap in my profession. Even Pradin Nariman says that he learns every day. And it is actually ocean. But you can make it simple, as I told you, focusing on those things which give you the bare impression, which is the raw data in terms of the fact and in terms of the law. I don't know whether any of you will appreciate me or not. I seldom read the judgments. I also don't read any novel. I also don't read anything other than my book, law book. And that too also not even the manual. For example, Ramayana. Sometime back in 2015, when Institute of Company Secretary invited me in one seminar, while all people spoke of saying Ramayana is the Bible for the company secretary and all, I made a very unpalatable statement there. And I often say that, I say it from my heart. What I have understood and what I am capable of proving is that not necessarily that the Ramayana is the Bible, or even Bhandari is not even the Bible for the company secretary. I say for you the Bible should be the bare act. Nowhere in the law school, nowhere in any kind of practice and profession, people will prompt you to go to the bare act. Initially, surely, one would find it difficult to read bare act and understand it. But once you go through the bare act, all answer lies there. Because in the manual, that's a big, thick book manual, author's view, Christian, that influences your ability to interpret. It directs you to interpret in that manner. I can say with sincerity, I have kept myself completely insulated from any kind of influences. A particular issue will come, you apply your logic, knowing the provisions of the bare law, then go for the judgments. In case if you think the bare provision is not supporting that view. Because as I told you in the first slide, rule of law, the concepts of rule of law has to do with that of the interpretation of a provision. Provided there is an ambiguity. But I still say, if there is no ambiguity, you can still challenge that law and say that it is violative of the rule of law and therefore the law should be this. And the presentation, the appearance and the presentation before the forum is to do with that of mixture of many things. As the practice today stands, the people who draft and the people who argue and the people who will consult the client, there are three different people. You know the solicitation, solicitors, they interact with the client, get the facts, tell it to the draftsman. Draftsman will draft it. Then that will go to that of a senior lawyer, designated senior lawyer, who will go and only argue. We have a 3-tier layer system in India. Unlike in British, there is a 4th layer is there. And you identify which actually suits you, knowing yourself what exactly you are up to. Solicitation is also extremely good area. But you need to have that character. And believe me, this is a time-tested phenomenon. Those who will be a good arguing counsel, those who will go to the court and argue for the court and cover all aspects, because in an adversarial system like ours, where the judge will treat you, the honorable court will treat you in a negative way. It is, the onus is on you to demonstrate what you want. So therefore, you will be barged with the questions from the floor. And therefore, the people who will face the court, they have a different level of temperament. And you can call it as a temperament or if you go to any senior counsel, you will be waited outside their chamber. Maybe you will ask for a day and they will give you 7 days after or 10 days. Even if they will be sitting at home at their chamber doing nothing. But I think this is something, is a time-tested phenomenon. We may from outside can question and fault the system. But the system has worked in that manner. There are many junior colleagues of mine, they say that, "Arey, hum to argue kar sakte hain, why can't we engage the senior, why should we engage the senior lawyer?" And they always have a complaint for the forum that the forum gives importance to that of the senior counsel as against the juniors. I take it a little differently. I say that the onus is on you. If you can't, yes, there is a perceived disadvantage against you, but you have to reflect and you will. In the initial days of my career, I am extremely aggressive lawyer then, because of the fact that I have huge confidence in terms of the depthness of my subjects in various subjects. And I was going like a one-way missile, often not knowing where the judge is and where I am. One High Court judge was very close to me, a family friend, and he told me, "Bishwajit, you may be at this level because you know your facts, you know your law, comma, full stop, pause, you know everything. The other person, you are not the person who will write the judgment. The other person will write the judgment. You have to carry, you have to go down or go up depending upon his level. And therefore, the responsibility lies on you to carry the honorable court along with you." And then I realized, that is how you improve. Then I realized that yes, we need to have a sync. We can't talk from here or talk from here. Otherwise it will look like a French and Germany is going on. And therefore, never criticize the court, saying that the court failed to understand you. Criticize yourself. You made the court not to understand you, or you failed the court. Because it will have a twin advantage. You will introspect and rectify yourself, and you will also serve the cause of the justice, that what is expected will be achieved. So therefore, when a senior counsel or a counsel who goes and appears before the court, and believe me, in India, only few people are there who take in that league of 25-50 lakh per day per appearance. And why? Because 1.3 billion population is running after somebody whom you count in fingers. That's one. Second category, those who drafts. those who drafts well. You identify whether you have that vocabulary, language. Unfortunately in India, even if the Hindi is a national language, and there is a talk that we should also, because as you know, English is a global language and it is ornamental also, it is appealing also, simple also. It gives a lot of maneuverability in understanding and adapting. Are we really, because that we think that the national language is Hindi, are we really capable of converting the entire system which we have achieved over the last 100 years or so? Can we change it? Even in the lower court, lower forum, there is Hindi arguments happens, but in Delhi it is in English. There are many high courts, almost all lower courts are in Hindi, particularly in Madhya Pradesh, UP, छत्तीसगढ़, झारखंड. एंड छत्तीसगढ़ झारखंड का प्रॉब्लम ये है कि उनकी जो हिंदी है उस पर जो आएगा आपका ऑर्डर भी, हाईकोर्ट का भी ऑर्डर आएगा, वहां पर एवरीथिंग इज इन हिंदी. इतना कोलोक्रियल है, इतना डिफिकल्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड.
इवन बिहार, राजस्थान
ट्रांसलेशन करने में प्रॉब्लम आती है. See, the amount of time that you put in even in that, and also then you have to go to a